Hi guys, in this short video today, I'm just going to run you through how to use our training app, Train Heroic. So this app is really important for you to understand because it's going to allow us to program progressive overload in your training. And progressive overload is the principle that allows us to really progress with our strength and with our body composition. Okay, so using this app is going to allow us to see what you did in the last session so we can add extra stimulus to you to make sure that you do progress. It also allows us to pre-populate your numbers. So when you come into a session, we actually know based on your last testing result or your initial assessment on what sort of load you should be using in the first place. So please understand, go through and understand this video and shoot us any questions if you have any at all. All right, so now I'm going to run you through basically how to use this program. So you can see up the top, okay, we have a full calendar. So each one of those dots represents a session. So you'll just see one dot on each day, and we upload the sessions 1 week ahead of time. So the first thing to understand is that you can see actually the whole program on each day. So this means that there's no surprises walking into the session. Okay, so everything is planned ahead of time for us and for you. So you can see up the top of the session, okay, it gives us the ability, it says start session. This is going to take us to 5 questions. So I want you to answer these 5 questions actually before you start the session. So when you first come into the gym or just before you get to the gym, go through and answer these 5 questions for us. And over time, we see trends and we can identify, we look at this each week and we identify anything that's going on for you. From here, basically what we do is we start ticking through, and we do this once we have finished the session, okay? So we go through and we press complete on anything that we did. We have the ability to change the reps on any exercise. We have the ability to change the exercise itself. We have the ability to leave notes. You can see there that I'm leaving a note on the height that I jump to on the box jump. Okay, so if you want to autofill, you just press the little dots up the top, the little ticks up the top, and it'll say autofill, and that gives you the ability to do that. From here, okay, anything with a percentage on in the numbers, so if there's something like a squat or a shoulder press, or a lunge or anything like that, it'll often have a percentage, and you should have a pre-populated number in faint writing next to that number, okay? And that is based off your last assessment on that movement or on a similar movement that we reference off. You can see here I'm changing an exercise, okay? So I didn't do the dumbbell RDL, I did a hamstring bridge instead. So you have the ability to swap that exercise, okay? And this is really useful for any modifications that you need due to injuries or niggles or mobility or even just training age. From here, you can see I'm just going through the whole session. I'm ticking it off. I'm changing any variables that I need. I'm adding in a note there that I did a 20 kilos extra on the wall sit. And I'm going to change these reps to 20 because I ended up doing 20 hamstring curls. Okay, so it does have instructions on everything here as well, and we include videos where we can of all the movements. So you can actually look ahead of time. On any conditioning, okay, you can see that there's a leaderboard. So I did it in 3 minutes in this example. So I'm going to be typing in 3 minutes, making sure that I do the minutes and not the seconds. From there, you can press, I want you to use the intensity bar. Okay, we look at this intensity each week when we're programming as an average intensity across the group. And then you can leave any notes in the session reflection. If you want to share those notes with the coach and the team and everyone will see it, then you just press that little button next to it, with share session. Otherwise, if you don't want to share it, but you just want to see the notes yourself for the next session, then just press finish session. From here, we can have a look at the average readiness across your lifespan, and it'll give us a bit of a trend, and you'll see where you are with that. So that's how we use Train Heroic.